Alright, in the last video I got through the forest temple. It was a long video, but I finally did it. And this video, the next temple is the fire temple, but before I do that I'm going to take a little detour. I'm going to go into a well, and this is actually a required item, so I have to go through this. Well, at least, I mean, it might be technically possible to beat the game without it, but it seems pretty impractical. So if you've been keeping up with these videos, you've probably seen me go through Hyrule Field like a dozen times already. So I'm just fast forwarding through this part. Alright, if you remember in not the previous video, but the one before that, part 11 I think it was, I attempted to go to the Temple of Time to get the Prelude of Light, but she wouldn't teach it to me because I hadn't gone to the Forest Temple yet. But now that I finished the Forest Temple, I can learn this song. Alright, so her teaching me that actually means something more significant than just me being able to go back to the Temple of Time anytime I want. What it means is now I can go back to being a child anytime I want, just by placing the Master Sword in the pedestal. Wow, that was just awesome right there. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Kakariko Village. So as usual, just traveling through Hyrule, traveling through the field, and it takes a while, so I just fast forward it. It's kind of nice. It makes me realize how happy and upbeat things are in comparison after seeing the future. Alright, so if you remember in video 9, I believe it was, I got the Song of Storms. You just talk to this guy when you're an adult and bring out your ocarina and he teaches it to you. And now, because he taught it to you, now you can go back in time and play it on him. How ironic is that? I have to assume that Link would have learned the song somehow. Otherwise, he would have never originally learned it. But I don't know how time works like that. That's just really confusing. So I feel kind of bad about messing up this guy with windmill, but it's a requirement in order to finish the game. So I don't know why the windmill going faster would drain the well, but it does. Maybe the well is Maybe the windmill's water powered or something? How does that work? Well, anyway. So now that the well is drained, I can go down in it. So this is actually like a dungeon in its own right. Come to think of it, it's probably about as time consuming as any other dungeons I've been through as a kid. So I don't have the grappling hook like when I was an adult. You can't use any of the adult items when you're a kid, like the bow and arrow and the grappling hook, so I just have to go back to the items I used when I was a kid. But on the plus side, at least I get the boomerang back. I kind of enjoyed using that. Okay, so this is actually the first dungeon you go in as a kid that has locked doors. Whoa, what the? Okay, so you said danger below, and apparently that meant there was really no floor here. Whoa, did you just see that? Let's get a replay on that. Look at that again. So the bomb just blew up in my hand. It didn't even hurt me because I was paralyzed by the re-dead. No, I really wouldn't. I mean, imagine if it was the other way and you could be attacked anytime while you were paralyzed. That'd really suck. So it kind of takes away from the realism, but it makes the game more enjoyable. So I'm okay with that. So more of these gray or silver rubies. I'm not sure if they're gray or silver. The colors just look too similar. It doesn't look like there's anything over there other than a bomb flower. So I just played the Song of Storms again to see what would happen. So it's raining in the bottom of a well. How does that work? How can water be coming from the bottom of the well? Where's the water coming from? I guess I can just say it's all magic or something, because how would an ocarina make you teleport or change time anyway? So yeah, it's just magic rain and everything is magic. Okay, so I collected all those, I'm just gonna call them silver rubies from now on. So I collected all the silver rubies and that let me open the door. Okay, so apparently some of these walls, even though it appears they're walls, there really aren't. Just like when I filmed that hole, it appeared there was a floor, but there really wasn't. So I really got to be careful in this area. Anywhere could be a hole, anywhere could be kind of a fake wall. So playing Zelda's Lullaby drains the water for some reason. So I'm probably going to unlock some new areas, and maybe there's an area that was filled with water that I couldn't get in before. Now this is the room with the locked door again. Oh! Alright, so I'm just gonna fast forward through this. So now I gotta climb up this again. That's so irritating. I should have paid more attention. Danger above. Well, below meant there was a hole. Oh, so that's what he meant by danger above. Alright. Oh, what? Oh. There's another hole? They didn't even warn me about it? So wait, this is the area I was in before, where they had the, where I bombed those rocks. So I guess the goal isn't to get in this area, the goal is to get out of it. That's why the bomb flower's there. Since I'm using that wimpy Kokairai sword, it takes 8 hits to destroy those weak heads. Wow, that sun song goes in too, so I guess it's using everybody. So, is this the map, or? Alright, I got the map. That's probably going to be especially useful in a confusing place like this. Oh, I fell for it again. That guy comes back even though I already killed him. That's just really annoying. Yeah, I just blew you up. How does that feel? Danger above. Alright, so maybe if I just stay away, I can blow it up from the distance. There we go, I got it. Alright, so how am I gonna do this? Maybe if I get a run start, I can No! That's bogus. Every other hole, you get a running start, you can jump over it. But he just dropped like a log. What was that? Okay, so I got back up again. I'm gonna fall for that. Double bomb, how does that feel? Uh-oh. So it's immune to the boomerang. Or I don't want to hit it with that jumping stick. Even though I don't have a master sword, I have something just powerful. Hey! Those hands are so irritating. Doing the jumping jack is too much trouble. I just want to whack with the stick. Take that, you hand. Take that. I got rid of one of those. Oh! It's so irritating. There we go, I got another hand. Hey! The hand comes back? So it's bad enough that the hands grab you, but they come back. Stay down this time. Alright, I finally got it. Look at that, his jaw is all... Yeah, I messed up his jaw right there. How does that feel? Alright, I got it. So now, as far as the required parts of the dungeon go, that's really all you have to do. You can leave the dungeon right now and still beat the game. There's no spiritual stone, there's no medallion, there's no dungeon boss. That's it, you can just leave the dungeon right now. But there's some gold spiders, and you know, I just want to get the 100% completion, and it's mostly just for the fun of doing the dungeon, and feeling like I completed it fully. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish the dungeon, but you don't need to see this part in order to finish the game. Alright, so now I have this lens of truth. So you remember that hole that was there before that we couldn't see? Well, now we can see it. Oh, hidden wall. You can see the difference there? There are all these hidden walls and hidden holes. And when you have the lens of truth, you can see everything clearly. But the catch is that it uses that magic power. Another locked door. So there's 2 keys, at least 2 keys in this dungeon here. Oh, also, again, if you're new to Zelda games, just a small tidbit is that keys only work in the dungeon you get them in. So I couldn't like go to the forest temple and bring a key over here, or bring a key from here into the forest. What? So I thought the reason I couldn't jump over those holes was because like Link couldn't see them or something. So I thought maybe if he could see them, he'd jump over them. But no, even when you're using the lens of truth, he still falls in those holes like a rock. It's so irritating. So essentially, these invisible holes, they're a roadblock. I can't jump over them. I can't do anything. I just have to try to go around them or find another path or something. But finally I got the key. It was there in that hidden area. So like I mentioned, this part is completely optional, but it does help you get some gold spiders. Alright, so here's that alternate path I was talking about. So this is a big chest, and I already got the main item, and I got the map too, so I guess by process of elimination, this would have to be the compass. Generally, you know when it's going to be the big item, or the item that's useful for the dungeon, like the slingshot, or the bombs, or the boomerang. You gotta defeat some boss to get it, or you gotta go across some pathway. They generally make it kind of difficult for you. Alright, another chest. A small cube, that was easy. So there is a locked door there, but before I go there, I want to see what's in this. Ow! I fell for that again. That's the 3rd time. Okay, anyway, so now I see what I was doing wrong. So, I see the chest on the right there. My inclination is, I just want to home into that chest. Those are just Deca-nuts? I wasted my time for some Deca-nuts. Unbelievable. Alright, so here I'm just searching around, looking for corridors or hidden objects. Okay, I just thought of something. So I used 2 of the keys already. And there's another locked door, so there has to be a 3rd key in here somewhere. gold spider. It's kind of strange that you can Z-target the gold spider tokens, but you can't Z-target the gold spiders themselves. And that's the only enemy in the game, as far as I know, that can be damaged, but you can't Z-target it. I'm kind of curious to see what's down there, but it probably just leads me back into that big room, so I just don't even want to bother with it. You know, come to think of it, I think there were like some red rubies up there or something. What, it's invisible? Alright, so in here is the room I was talking about. Oh. Just a recovery heart. So, where was the key then? Whoa. So are those mummies? Oh, they're essentially just like dead, but they dress like mummies, so they just have a different appearance. I wonder if they're damaged by something else here. So I guess I'm supposed to use the stick to light these torches. No, it'd really suck to get all the way here and then not have a stick, like you ran out or something. That's not good. More bats. Hey, look at that. Is that a key I see? Alright, I got a key. It was just laying there on the ground. How about that? Oh, that makes things really difficult for me. No wonder I couldn't see it on my compass. I think that's only one of 2 keys. Wait, no, 3 keys in the entire game that aren't in a chest, that are just laying around like that. Wow, so the paralyzing gaze freezes you in midair. What's that about? So, we saw before with the bombs, it doesn't actually freeze time because the bomb still exploded, it just freezes you. But if you're stuck in midair, so gravity doesn't affect you. How could that possibly work? Alright, nothing in there. I'm just curious just to see what's in the rest of the chest, even though I already got the key. I mean, who knows, maybe there could be a second one. More bats. Alright, I got what I came here for. I wasn't even expecting a key. There wasn't even a chest. A good thing that there was that chest with the heart in it there, because otherwise it might have taken a while before I thought to look there. Alright, so I'm just taking a shortcut through this. No, I think it was in here that there was that one locked door that I couldn't get in before. That's really not good to have here. I thought those only were around in those Dodongo cabinets or whatever. What? Oh. Oh, now I gotta go through this again. Hey, there was a room I didn't see here. I thought I pretty much explored everything in this room. No, get away from me. Okay, so once again, I'm just fast forwarding through this part because you've probably seen me fall into that room like a dozen times. Well, maybe not a dozen, maybe like 5 or 6 times, but it's still really irritating. Okay. Alright, so now I made it back into that room where I died before. Those bats are back. I can't roll around or anything. There's not enough room to do that, so I just have to sit here and burn. Alright, I made it through. I made it across. Hey, a deck of shield. You probably figure you're gonna get it burned off here, so put that there. I wonder what I would get if I already had a deck of shield. Did they just put like a red ruby or something in there? So this is like the most annoying enemies in the game. When they suck you in, they'll take any equipment items you have, your shield and your tunic. They won't take items you can only get one of, like your Kokairai tunic. But if you have a reusable tunic that you can buy more of, like the Zoro tunic or the flame resistant tunic, they're just gonna keep that right up. Just want to blow it up for the fun of it. Alright. So, not only did I finish this temple, but I got pretty much 100% in it. I mean, I got everything I could get of value. And I got to test drive this Eye of Truth here. Okay, so join me next time where I go through the Fire Temple. But before I do that, I want to see if I can, if I have enough of these gold spiders to get the rewards yet. Oh, I remember you. You're the guy who attacked me. Yeah, that's what you get. You get a spinning slash. Giant's wallet. That's just what I needed. And that's the best reward you get there, the Giant's wallet. There's some other guy who gives you like an amulet stone that lets you detect hidden areas, but you have to have a rumble pack to have it, so it's not all that useful unless you happen to have a rumble pack. Alright, that's pretty much it. So join me next time when I take on the Fire Temple. I have to become an adult first here.